My name is Omar Valerio-Jimenez, and I'm an associate professor of history. And I was born initially in Matamoros on the Mexican side of the border. And I grew up in the South Texas area, what they call the Rio Grande Valley. I was brought to the US when I was 6 years old. I ended up gravitating towards the math and the sciences. I thought I could do this for a while, but I don't think I'm going to be happy in it for the rest of my life. And so I decided to double major, and I did something else that at the time was called Humanities and Engineering. And that degree allowed me to take history courses, and that just completely changed my mind, just turned my world upside down. And after that I said, there's just no way I'll be an engineer for the rest of my life, because they exposed me to things, they exposed me to ideas, to history, to politics that I'd never been exposed to. Sometimes I tell undergraduates, I give them advice, and when they ask me, which classes should I take? And I said, you should take a class sort of that you wouldn't normally necessarily take, because you never know how a class might change your life. Don't be too worried that, whatever major you've chosen, you end up deciding it's not going to work for you, because I switched. I know a lot of other engineers who have switched. And if you do switch, don't worry what other people say. You got to pursue what makes you happy. I think my biggest challenge as a first-generation student was taking courses that I couldn't quite explain to my dad, except to say their engineering courses or their math courses or their literature courses. Because my dad only got a 5th grade education, and my mom, I think, got a 4th grade education. My dad never made me feel guilty. He said, you're doing what we want you to do. And one of the things that my dad always told me is, he said, look, I don't have much money. I'm not going to leave you much, except maybe debts, and he would laugh. He said, but the one thing I can tell you is I can leave you with the idea that education's important, and that you're going to go to school because I didn't have a chance to go to school, and your mom didn't have a chance to go to school. You're going to go to school for that reason, so that you don't have to do what we're doing. He said, when I was your age, I didn't think about being happy. I just had to work. Those words really hurt me when I heard them. And I told him, thank you for saying that, because you gave me the opportunity to pursue what makes me happy. You didn't have that because you all were poor and you just had to work. I said, but I have that opportunity to pursue what makes me happy, and I'm going to do that. Words to live by. Don't go for the money, don't go for the glamour, go for what makes you happy. Happiness is what life's about.